Hello and welcome back to Women's Football Talk, the YouTube channel that brings you all the latest news and stories from around the world of football. Now before we get into today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. And what a great video we have for you today. So, let's start. Well, women's football has been on the rise for the last few years. We've seen some incredible things in this time, from Canada winning gold at this summer's Olympics to record-breaking crowds at football games, and even more recently in the last few days we've seen tickets being sold out for this summer's Euros. The rise is undeniable, and two people who can speak on this matter are VfL and Wolfsburg and Netherlands players Gilles Roord and Dominique Janssen.
That's what anticipation should feel like and sound. Gilles Roord and Dominique Janssen in the tunnel. From here they will walk out with the VfL Wolfsburg team for their game against Arsenal London in the UEFA Women's Champions League. And it won't be in the small women's stadium, but in the big Volkswagen Arena, where usually only men get to play.
I think
it's great for the team that we get to play under these conditions. I'm already imagining what it will be like.
That's
a very important signal for the players who were really hoping for this to happen. Also for the staff and all the employees. En route from the small stadium to the arena is the Wolfsburg Football World Museum. Here the football club shows its idea of equality. The Wall of Fame fairly displays the most successful players, male and female. At some point, we'll be on this wall too. It's not always the case that men and women are displayed together. We noticed that there are many women here. It's not like that everywhere. Gilles and Dominique both are from the Netherlands and switched from Arsenal London to Wolfsburg. Both feel that women's football is on the upswing in Europe, the most successful continent in the last World Championship. Germany has a long way to go compared to England. They are doing a really good job with the Women's League. Many media outlets report on it too. The games can be watched online. That's really good. Germany should take a leaf out of England's book. In the game against Arsenal London for the semi-finals in the Women's Champions League, the Wolfsburg captain will lead her team out wearing a rainbow armband. A tradition started years ago by former defense player Nila Fischer. Today all VfL teams wear these armbands. It's important to show that there is diversity in football. Football is such a strong force in the world. Setting an example in this way is a really good thing. I think it's great to see us play with the Volkswagen logo in rainbow colors every now and then, or with the captain's armband in these colors. We live the values of diversity. That's one of Volkswagen's corporate principles. The VfL embodies this principle too. We had Volkswagen's support from day one. Without it, it wouldn't have worked.
Another topic on the rise being talked about in the football community is people from the LGBTQ background and how the game is reacting to people either identifying as transgender or players coming out as gay.
Meantime, more and more clubs in Europe have recognized the role women's football can play, and some aspects where women have advanced quicker than men. It's gaining momentum, with men too. It's slower for them for some reason. No idea why. That's life. Maybe women are more open and honest regarding the situation. Men are more reluctant. Just recently, a male player came out as being gay, and the fans have shunned him as a result. You don't wish this on your worst enemy, but it did send a signal showing that these things will have to become normal at some point. In our teams, maybe half of the players like women and half like men. That's completely normal.
Finally, Gilles Roord has spoken on the national team's success at the last European Championships and how the media back in the Netherlands now reacts and respects the women's games and the achievements of the Oranje Leeuwinnen.
The two Dutch players can feel other nations catching up. Particularly in their own country, interest in the sport has been growing. since they became European champion in 2017. Everything changed after that. Lots of media outlets report on our international matches. But here too, when I score a goal, the judge always say, Roord scored for Wolfsburg. They pay a lot of attention to that. Two Dutch players, who previously played in England, now go for the triple with the VfL team. Then they will aim at the European Championship with their national team. It could become a historic summer for the defense player and the offense specialist, for the equality of men and women in football, and for the advancement of women's football in Europe.
Right, and that's it from us. Hope you enjoyed this very special interview that we have managed to find and come across. Don't forget you can watch the second leg of VfL Wolfsburg versus Arsenal this Thursday at 5:45 GMT or 6:45 Central European Time on the DAZN YouTube channel. And until next time, like, share and subscribe and follow us on Twitter for all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football, and we'll see you soon.